Hello guys! Welcome back to another episode on Terraria Spirit Mod. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, last episode what we've done is we have gone and we have fought off against the pirates, which is pretty fun, and then we went and we built a new house for the new NPC that came in. And today, we're going to head back into Spirit's End to continue our adventure. And today, what we're going to more specifically do is we're going to fight Betsy again. Why again? Well, because last time we killed her didn't really count, so now we have to fight her again. I know it's inconvenient, but I mean, hey, what can you do? So let's go, let's get ourselves ready, and let's kill Betsy. Now the reason we failed the last time, well, not failed, and the reason it didn't count killing Betsy last time because, well, we did kill her. We did actually kill her, but as you can see, she is not ticked off from our list. And the reason she isn't ticked off is because we didn't kill her during the Old One's Army event. We summoned her, fought her, and killed her, and that should kill her off. Well, kill her off. That should theoretically have her ticked off. I just simply turn on the boss log. Oh, the boss log's invisible. That's a bit annoying. Anyway, so you can see if you go into Betsy, okay, the boss log's definitely a bit broken because, you know, all the icons are missing. So, yeah. If you go into Betsy, here, you can see that we killed her. One kill, one death. The battle was, 4 minutes, 25 seconds. We took 36 hits. Those are our lowest health state. So as you can see, we fought her. We have the stats from the fight. But it still counts her not being, undefeated in Spirit's End. But as you can see, we killed her. We already killed her. We killed her once. Our fight took, 4 minutes. Boss kills and player deaths. We killed her once. But then it says undefeated. So we did kill her, but it doesn't count that we killed her due to the fact that we killed her outside of the Old One's Army event. She's only going to count as killed if we kill her during the Old One's Army event. And that shouldn't be a problem. But it is going to be a problem due to the fact that during the Old One's Army event, there's a crystal that you're going to protect. And I can't really protect the crystal whilst we're fighting a massive fiery dragon. So that could cause some issues. I already have the crystal inside of my inventory, but now you gotta place it down to summon the Old One's Army. And then you're gonna reach like wave, I think, 7 for Betsy to actually spawn. And the Old One's Army, well, as you know, we were fighting them. Like, one of the last few things that we did in... One of the last few things that he did in Journey's End was we killed the Old One's Army. That's literally the last thing that he did before he came back to Spirit's End. Before he came back to the Spirits mod, that's the last thing we did. Can't speak today. We killed the Old One's Army, and now we have to fight him again. The reason we won last time is because we built a massive arena. Now today, well, we already have, this is where we're going to be fighting her. As before, there's the crystal stand already there, and it's directly underneath our main boss battle arena. But this isn't as set up as our, 1.4 Old One's Army arena was. So we might need to make some upgrades to accommodate for, the Old One's Army's strength, because I've got to take down the Old One's Army if I want to go and, have Betsy ticked off. And I want to have Betsy ticked off, because theoretically, next on the list is in fact Duke Fishron. So we could be dealing with the Duke now, but I do want to deal with Betsy first, because, I already killed her before, I'm strong enough to kill her, but I don't think I'm strong enough to kill her during the Old One's Army event, and that's the biggest problem. So I do want to kill her before we move on. I do want to have her done. So we gotta go and come up with a plan on how to kill her. It ain't gonna be easy, but yeah. Anyway, this is what we made last episode. This nice little UFO room. We haven't actually seen this during the daytime yet. We've seen it during the night because we built it during the nighttime. But this is how it looks like during the day. A bit less epic. Looks way cooler during the night. But hey, it's still quite cool. I still like it. This little, room that we made for Big Man Zanfor. There's no way into the, house. But that's fine because I'm never going to have to buy anything from this guy. I'm never going to have to buy anything from him. So there's no need for me to go inside. But, I can break my way in. But that's not the best way to get in, to be honest. But yeah, that's what we did last episide. We fought the Old One's Army. We fought the pirates. Killed the pirates. And then we went and built this little UFO. And now, we're ready to take on Betsy again. We got the Shadow Shot. We got the Heavy Pulse Rifle. We got the Laser Machine Gun. We should be able to deal with her. But then, we can take down Betsy. But I'm not sure if we can take down the Old One's Army. That's the only problem. Anyway, I just realized that this guy's icon is the wrong way around on the map. When he's facing left, his icon is facing right on the map. When he's facing right, it faces left. So his icon, as you see, faces the opposite way. That's a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, this is what he sells basically. This type of stuff. It's quite cool. The only good thing would be the Martian transmitter because it summons the invasion if we need it. It's only 10 gold and you can summon yourself the Martians. So it's quite good, but I mean, not really that useful to me. Anyhow, we won't be dealing with any of this today because today we're going to be heading right over here to once again take on, well, the Old One's army. We killed them before in 1.4. We killed them before in this world. But now we're going to go and fight them again. But this time, we're going to fight them on the hardest difficulty. Which frankly, ain't going to be easy. This is our arena. This is where they're going to be coming from. They're going to be coming from these sides over here and over there. What we're going to do is just simply make sure they don't reach this thing right here. That's standing above this, chasm. We could build some defenses using the traps from the Lizard Temple to deal some extra damage to, to them. Could help, to be honest. What is this? Lesser swiftness, semi-potent scent urges you to move slightly faster. Yeah, that's from all these billions upon trillions of candles that he placed everywhere. Yeah, that's where it's from. These, speed candles aren't really that useful. I've came to that conclusion. They're a bit, how should I say, genuinely hopeless. But yeah, I'm skilled by a shadow pulse. The more you know. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to go and make this a bit, a bit more Old One's army work, because this, frankly, will not get us through the Old One's army, and it needs to. So we're gonna make this a bit better, make this, Old One's army proof that you're gonna either wait till we get to the Betsy wave, or we gotta summon Betsy ourselves and quickly kill her to have her ticked off and done, so then we can move on to the Duke in the next episode. Yeah. That would be the plan. So, let's, I guess, begin the preparations then. We're going to obviously need, as you know, some traps. So, oh god, I'm already stumped. How about we get ourselves, we type in the lizard stuff. There, yeah. Lizard, oh yeah, of course, need to turn on the map. Lizard, no. Okay, lizard, it's just not gonna work. Turn off all the enemies for a second. And now, oh, because lizard, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, good. Where are the traps? Are there any traps? Yeah, I mean, there's those ones. The fire traps, the bricks. No. This is all the furniture from all the mods and stuff. Lizard armor, lizard spears, lizard staff, lizard daggers. No, okay. New plan then. New plan. How about instead? No, I'm trying to zoom out. Oh, there's actually stuff. Interesting. Anyway, no, that's not the plan. What I want to do is I want to get myself the fire traps. What the hell they're called? Fire. What are they called? The traps in the flippin'. Okay, I have an even better idea. How about you simply type in trap? Huh? That could work a bit better. There they are. There they are. Super dark trap, flame trap, spiky bolt trap, spear trap. There they are. And also the normal traps, but we want the better ones. So, we're going to need these. We're going to need these. Now, for God's sake. Give me these. Give me these. And give me these. I don't know how effective these are going to be, but let's hope that these get the job done. So now we're going to go and turn all of this into an actual arena where we think. So we go and take down these cacti because they're going to get in the way. So move those and let's get to work. We know the portals are going to be somewhere around over here because the one on the right is going to be like literally against this wall and the one on the left is going to be somewhere around over here. So we know where we're going to make the defenses, where we're going to make the preparations. So that's what we're going to have to do. So, removal of you. Grayson's probably going to also have to go. Get you, and then we can actually, build the defenses and summon the Old One's army. So, 68 cacti. This tombstone can just go, like, over here. I don't know, just really type in something. Beautiful. Now, the traps. I'm probably going to need some actuators to make these traps walk through and see through and everything through. Just so they don't become too much of, a hindrance. Just so I don't get stuck on them or anything like that. So, let's quickly get ourselves the actuation rod. Actuator. There we are. Do we need yeah, we do actually need the physical actuators. That's a bit annoying. Alright, gotcha. So now, get you over here. We can go and smack the... No, we're going to actually firstly do the super dart traps. Going to go all the way around here. There we are. Simply going to go up all the way to the very top. There we are. Same on the other side. Just like that. There we are. Beautiful. And then we're going to quickly go put actuators all over them. There, just so you can go and, you know, make them walk through and see through and shoot through and just simply make them remove their collision, basically. Yeah, you can do that on you as well. There we are. Beautiful. And now, there we are. When they go a darker shade, that simply means that they are no longer a physical block, but they're just simply a background block that you can walk through and see through and everything through. And beautiful, you can just simply walk through those. We need to turn on, you know, get some levers and switches on that in a minute. For now though, those are in place. Now, spiky bolt traps could help. Can you, these dart traps, can you hit them with a hammer and turn them to make them face a different way? Yes, you can. So I could simply make them go up from the floor. It's a good idea. Alright, alright. I don't know, because there might be too many projectiles, you know, going out at the same time, so that could be a bit of a problem. Let's get ourselves a, what are they called? Oh yeah, of course. Just the timers. 1 second timer. Smack you down there. And then get ourselves a wrench. Yeah, beautiful. Let's get a blue wrench. Why not? Nice, beautiful blue wrench. We're also get ourselves a bunch of wires. Yeah, a wire cutter, because we're going to need those. And then just a whole ton of wires. Good. 2 stacks of wires should do the trick. Perfect. Now we can quickly go and connect all of you together. There we are. I'm going to go above the campfires, just so campfires don't get, you know, activated every single time. Also, these actuators are going to have to be removed due to the fact that they're going to simply, the actuators are going to be activated once they flip the switch. And it's going to make the blocks go, you know, walk through and non-walk through. Collidable, and it's going to remove and add the collision non-stop every single time I flip the switch. So we're going to remove those. We can actuate them, make them non-collidable, and then remove the actuators, but keep them non-collidable. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. I hope this is going to still, you know, actually let the old one's army spawn, because if it doesn't, that'll be a bit bad, to be honest. There we are, perfect. Now once I activate it, this should now fire dart traps everywhere. Yeah, beautiful. Here they go. And that should simply be, you know, another layer of security. They're going to fire as fast as they physically can. This sets a signal once every second, but they have to, I think they can only fire every like 2 seconds. So, yeah. That should in fact do the trick. I could make that more rapid fire by adding a second row out here. I'm going to make a bit of a space. Adding a second row, so we make the second row separate from the first row. Just so, you know, those fire first and right after those ones fire. But it's going to be a bit more complicated because I have to use different colored wires and that stuff. Keep going, you get you. There we are, beautiful. And I could go and smack actuators all over you. Okay, I'm going to do this off camera actually. I'm going to second row down. I also did the wiring with a yellow wrench just so that, you know, the colors are separate. It's going to look very messy, but trust me, it's going to work. The timing is going to be quite hard to get correct, but I think once we activate you, we're going to wait a little while. Once those fire activate you, so then those fire at the same time. And they're going to fire much more frequently as there's going to be 2 of them. So, you know, instead of us having to wait a little while, they're going to be able to... They're going to fire more often, basically. There's going to be more, you know, bullets going out. I could add another row, just so it's going to be even more frequent. That should be good enough. So one fires, and shortly after another one fires, and you have a bit of a break. But then they fire again. Alright, let's turn this off for now. Now, another thing, we can also get flame traps in between. That's why I left a little gap just for the flames, because the flames are quite good. Although the issue is the flames can be a bit laggy sometimes. It's quite complicated, but I mean, you'll see once... You'll see what I mean once I put them in place and activate them and all that good stuff. But yeah, you'll see what I mean. And there we are. The flame traps are in place. Let's now quickly go and activate both, and then we're going to see... Yeah. The flames are very loud and they also really just lag. Yeah, okay, let's turn it off. I'm going to turn on the flame row. Yeah. So flames are good, but they make a very annoying sound. And they actually lag quite a bit. So that's the only downside. But how the flames kind of just mess up. Yeah, I'm not going to have too many flame traps just because the flames don't work that well. That should be good enough. That should be against the first layer of defense. Now what are we going to do about the other ones? I'm probably not going to use dart traps, because the bolt traps, I mean, because the bolt traps are going to, you know, fly into me and they're going to hit me. The bolts actually might hit the crystal itself, so I'm pretty just going to use the spear traps. Yeah. The thing I'm going to smack an entire, you know, I'm going to make the entire floor just spear traps. So, yeah. I'm going to make like a bit of a 1 block gap, and everything else is just going to simply become the spear traps. I seriously do hope that it's still gonna, you know, allow us to summon the old one's army. Because if it doesn't, that'll be a bit annoying. Anyway, let's get placed. Alright then, they're all placed, and hit of a hammer and turned around. Placing them was easy, but then turning all of them around and making them face, you know, up, that was quite hard, because I had to hit every single one of them twice. That took a little while. But now they're in place, let's now go and I guess get ourselves another 1 second timer. And I guess let's quickly go, oh, I just took 99, that's fine. So we're gonna get another one, and I guess let's connect them up, I guess time-wise. They also require a different colored wrench. Just to separate these even more. Yeah. Now let's connect those and I guess make sure they work and don't crash my game. Yeah, I guess. Right, the good news is we don't actually have to actuate these because these are going to serve as the floor of the arena, so they don't need to be actuated like these do. Which is, to be honest, probably quite good. I really like how, you know, how we didn't really do that much work, but the arena already looks so much different. I compared it to just being, you know, a desert basically. A flat desert. It's now what looks like a death trap. Christ almighty. Anyhow, let's activate these and make sure they work. Which one is the actual one? Because they made it with green wires. This is this one, the third one. And oh my god, look at that. They go up so high. Like, yeah, god. Do they still hit me here? Yeah, they do. Like, look how high up these traps go. Like, they go up incredibly high. And look how frequently they go up. My god. That's a lot of spikes. And consider they deal like they deal 98 damage to me, and I have some pretty good defense. The enemy should have less defense, so it's going to be over 100 damage per each time that goes up. For all those firing out as well, that's going to be a lot of damage. You can also add a second layer of these spikes. It's going to be ultimately, you know, non-stop with constant spikes. It's going to be that layer, then a second layer right above, also firing up. Or, I could, if I was going to save some time, I could smack another layer on top, which is going to be going up and down. Because trust me, I don't want to go and smack down another layer of flooring of these traps and, you know, have to actuate them again and, you know, actuate them and turn them around. Like, I really don't want to go and, you know, build another layer and, you know, actuate them and turn them around the other way. I don't want to do that. So I think alternatively you can just maybe add a roof of these. Just as it's going to be, yeah, we're going to do that then. We're going to need to get ourselves another 1 second timer. A third one, yeah. Well, I guess let's turn these up for now. I guess let's add a roof to this. And these we will unfortunately have to actuate due to the fact that they're going to be, you know, up above, they're going to be in the way, so we'll have to actuate them so I can shoot through them and that. Alright, and the top layer of traps has been implemented. They've been actuated so we can walk through them. They're here. And this looks even cooler on the map now, as you can see. Just basically orange traps of death absolutely everywhere. Look quite cool. Simply add an arrow over here, put them with yellow wires, and yeah, it's all connected. Looks like an entire mess of wires down at the center. Because, well, this is an entire mess of wires. There's so many different wires, so many different colors. Still, I can use the red wires if I need to by getting, you know, a red wrench. But, yeah, it's already a bit of a colored mess. But that's fine. It's daytime. It's nighttime now. Because, you know, it became nighttime twice. Let's click go and just, you know, casually make it daytime again. Just to give ourselves some extra light. And let's activate to see how it works. And then maybe summon the old one's army again. Maybe, possibly. So, activating those shows us that they work. Ah, good news. Then, so obviously we can walk through them and shoot through them. It's all, you know, walkable through. So yeah, we can shoot through, we can walk through, we can fire through. They all work. Click on activate the other ones whilst they're active, just so they're gonna be like that. Yeah. Just so yeah, they're gonna be going down the same. That's quite good actually. They go up. So what? Yeah, when the bottom ones goes up, the top ones go down. So they're gonna be going down at the exact same time. So it's gonna be a brief moment where there's nothing out there at all. Well, I mean, there might be these, but it's a brief moment when there's no spike traps at all. But if you go like that, maybe I can make it so it's going to be always a layer of traps. Well, if I turn this off, yeah, make that go up. And make that go up. Well, now, okay, now it looks, alright. Now it's like that. Is that better? I mean, they're not going to be in time because the bottom spike traps go, they go up higher than these top ones. So, yeah. That should be quite good, to be honest, right? Yeah, that's a lot of traps, to be honest. Alright then, so if I go in, how quickly am I going to die? Let's quickly go and find out. Are we going through? Yep. I'm dead. Oh god. We went until rainbow. That's what happens. When I go low on health, that's when my armor goes rainbow. I don't know why my armor goes rainbow, it just does. I guess it's a way to show that I'm low on health, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Let's heal ourselves up. There we are. So that's pretty fun. Now, how about we activate these two over here as well? those ones, and those ones. That's going to be just, you know, yeah, a lot of projectiles. This is, yeah, definitely going to lag our game out a lot. I think, let's turn out from it. I think the flame traps are not good of an idea. The flame traps just, hold on, lag the hell out of the game. Get a flame to the first one, yeah. The dart traps are a good idea, but the flame traps just lag the game out. Like, the flame traps just really lag the game out. There's really going to be a lot of lag going on from all the projectiles, all the bullets, all the enemies that are going to be down here. It's really going to be, you know, a lot of lag from everything that's going on. But, you know, with the additional flame traps, yeah. I think I'm going to change those flame traps maybe into another layer of dart traps. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I've changed those to dart traps. Now the issue is that there's going to be 2 dart traps that are going to be going at the same time due to the fact that I have, you know, those set up the way they are. But I mean, if we activate those 2, there's going to be, you know, those 2 dart traps. Yeah, it's going to be that first layer of dart traps. Then right after, we're going to have those 2. It's going to be a double dart trap, basically. 1 wall of dart traps and right after 2 full walls of dart traps. That still should be good. Yeah. Alright. Now if you also go and activate the spikes, that's going to simply, yeah. That's literally a wall of absolute death. How quickly do we... Actually, I don't know if I want to fall in there and kill myself. But that's literally set up on this floor, we don't get hit. Like, look at all that. There's going to be enemies trying to go through this also. Be able to smack down those into there. Like, nothing's going to be able to get through. There's going to be so much, you know, destruction and damage that's going to be being dealt in that, you know, kill area. Nothing's going to get through. Literally nothing's going to get through. Especially if the Terra bark is going to be activated as well. Let's deactivate all this. Let's get ourselves back home, because that's all good and all, but you see we can get that even more, you know, secure by getting ourselves some more things from the tavern keep. That could, you know, more staffs that we can buy from him. Those could work. I've also came to the conclusion that today we will not have time to fight Betsy and the Old One's army, because these preparations are going to take too much time. So today, we won't be fighting Betsy. Today we're just going to get all the preparations done, and the next episode, we will summon the Old One's army. And next episode, we will use what he did today to hopefully kill them. That'll be the next one. For now, let's clear out our inventory. Let's get ourselves some items to actually, you know, make that even stronger in this, you know, arena. You know, it doesn't look like much from the map. It doesn't really look like that much in person, but when you activate it, God, it's absolute destruction. Anyway, all this can now go. I can just throw all this in the bin because, you know, I got them by cheats anyway, so I don't really need them. I don't lose anything when I throw them away, so yeah. Now, let's go and have a word with the tavern keep. Sup, dude? Terraria crystal. I just realized this door. You can't open this door because there's the rope blocking it from one side and that rope blocking it from the other. Maybe just remove this rope, why don't we, just to make this actually a bit more accessible. Yeah, just so I can actually still access the house. Yeah. Right, Ernest. Yeah, we can buy some things from you. So we used the lightning aura staff. Yeah, we used the lightning aura staff to defeat these guys in 1.4. That's what we used, because I mean I used the flame burst staff in you know, in exchange. Well, I used both the lightning aura and the thing. Did I just see? Yep, the traveling merchant just jumped off the building. So I'm gonna speak of this guy firstly. Sup, dude? He just jumped off 2 cloud houses. How did you know you're dead? Gatligator. That looks interesting. I think this, yeah, there's a gate. There's a gun from the base game, but I think I haven't used that gun. Cool. Pad Thai, pho, Preparations. Let's buy ourselves some pho. Actually, some pad Thai because it looks better. And just eat that. Great. Now, oh look, my little probe guy finally arrived because he was flying over from the desert. Alright, so Ernest, as I was saying, I think I'm gonna buy the. It's 100 defender medals. My God. But I do want the lightning aura staff because the lightning aura staff would, in fact, you know, get the job done. The lightning aura staff. Well, that's what I need. The lightning aura staff is what I need. That means I need 200 defender medals because I want these, because these are going to be, you know, quite good for extra defense. And also would want the flame burst staff just to have even more projectiles thrown out there. But it's going to be in total 200 defender medals that I need, and I only have 59. Meaning that I still require an additional 141 defender medals, which is a lot. So I could alternatively now buy the cheaper variants, you know, the middle level for both lightning aura and flame burst, but I'm going to have even less money. I can afford to buy both. But if it's better if I just simply save up and simply just buy the 3rd tier. That means we're going to be going out there without anything but, you know, the engineering rod and the Terra bark, but that still should be enough. Because engineering rod counts as a, Discount as sentry, so theoretically you should be able to summon multiple of these using Ethereal mana. But I'm not sure if that's gonna work. One out there still should be enough. If we don't manage to reach Betsy's wave, we still should be able to at least, get through enough waves to get enough defender medals to purchase those 2 staffs that I need to then go and take on the Old One's army. Yeah. So it's good. What he did today was quite good. These preparations, well, they're most definitely something. Yeah. The only thing that I'm worried about is the lag. I don't know if my computer can hold this, because my computer is... It's not even a computer, it's a laptop. My laptop's pretty old, it's definitely seen better days. I have it for like 3-4 years now. It's definitely, it's dying. Let's be honest, it's dying. I have actually already purchased a new PC. Not a laptop this time, a full good, PC, a proper good one. But it hasn't arrived yet, so we're gonna have to wait a few more days for that. But when it does arrive, I'm gonna go, throw all my saves onto the new PC, and we're gonna be playing on the new PC, so we should have some better frames on there. But until then, you have to go and use this old guy. But anyway, so this is what we made today. I hoped I would be able to use this today, but this took too long. So we will have to actually use all these defenses. In other words, we have to fight the Old One's army next episode, because we physically do not have time to do it today. But that's fine, because frankly, I don't think I have the mental capacity to do it today anyway. So what I did is pretty good. It's a bit dangerous to be around for myself. I literally have to be, on this floor. Because if I'm any lower than these bottom traps will be able to hit me. So I basically cannot access this entire area. Like, when my cursor is inside a little box I'm drawing, theoretically, I can't go inside of there because I'm going to get hit. If I turn all these on, I can show you a bit better. Just activate all of them. There we are. And basically this is the, well, I like to call it, this is going to be the kill area. I can go over here, but I'm gonna get my toes poked out. Hold on, am I? Oh no, I'm not, so we can stand on here, which is quite good. But yeah, this is quite basically what I like to call the kill area. So everyone's gonna be inside here is going to die. Like, you're not gonna survive. You have 2 spike traps. Oh, this guy finally came here. You have 2 spike traps and 3 walls of dart traps being thrown at you. And by 2 dart traps, I mean 2 whole, floors of dart traps, basically. So everything inside of this area will die quite quickly, so that's quite good. Let's also maybe turn on the enemies, just to maybe test this out against, the randomly spawned enemies. Like, look, that guy, he comes into the area, and he's just dead. Like, that guy's just dead. Anything that comes in genuinely dies. So this is quite good. So, yeah. Maybe we can summon next kind of invasion, something to test this out. Like, whatever walks in just dies. Like, if it doesn't get killed by... Like, most enemies are already going to be entering very weak from the dart traps. The dart traps are going to weaken the enemies by the time they even get here. And when the enemies actually somehow finally walk into the area, it's going to be killed by that. Like, look, all the enemies are just dying. Granted, these enemies are coming from around here, and in the actual event, the enemies are going to be coming out from a portal is going to be right here. But the enemies still, when they walk in, first they get shot by the dart traps, weakened and poisoned. They can get finished off by these, whilst they're by this spikes are going through. Same on this side. Come out here, hit by the dart trap, spiked by that, and they should be dead by the time we get here. And even if they do get past all the defenses, like for example that guy somehow, I will probably be here monitoring that and just simply firing, a hell ton of bullets in there. So literally nothing will be able to survive this. Like if I put my camera over here, let's say you're an enemy right over here, where if you want to get to the crystal you have to get through all these blue bullets, through all the traps, through everything. You're going to be put up against all that. Like physically, you will not be able to survive all that. You're dead. So, yeah, this should hopefully be enough. These defenses should in fact hopefully be strong enough to take down the Old One's army. But, we're also obviously going to have the ogre, those types of enemies around here. So, yeah. And let's turn off all these defenses. Let's summon the ogre. Let's throw the ogre in the middle of that and see how quickly the ogre gets killed by that. That's a good way to test this, actually. So if we just simply quickly go over here. Quickly just, kill that guy. We just get ourselves over here, yeah. We summon the ogre. Type in OG. No, for God's sake. Ogre. There we are. Of course, turn on every single flipping menu that I mean to turn you on. Oh, why are so many maps being turned on? Can all of you just not? Oh, I turned on enemy spawns for 1 minute and I'm being raided by the entire flipping FBI. Okay, can all of you just die for a minute? There we are. Now, so we summon the ogre, yeah. Why are 2 ogres on it? We summon the ogre, yeah. So then we activate all the traps, yeah. Well, the traps go on, and now let's see how quickly the ogre is going to die. I haven't activated all of them. That's a bit bad, isn't it? Well, I'm gonna, yeah. Activate the traps, and let's see how quickly the ogre gets killed. Not as quickly as I hoped, but I mean, the ogre's definitely taking damage. Like, hold on. Get yourself a bit over here. For God's sake, I'm slowed from a stupid... Yeah. Get over here, dude. Dude, where are you going, dude? Where are you actually going? Oh, it's stupid, the flippin' snotty shoes. I mean, he did take a bit of damage. Not too much, but I mean, he definitely did take some damage. Yeah. I mean, it's something, you know. He managed to take pretty much that much damage just from the dart traps alone. Then I'm gonna be able to, you know, be there and just simply finish him off with all my attacks. So, yeah, it should be fine. So we go and just remove that guy. Yeah, just remove you. Then now he's just dead. Beautiful. Killed him. Did he die? I think, no, he just despawned. Fair enough then. Now let's quickly go and, I guess, turn on God mode. Yeah. And summon him right here. Yeah. Where's the ogre? Summon him. Turn that menu off. Get ourselves over here. Now let's see, he's gonna be in there, right? He's in there. We're gonna be firing at him. Let's see if we can actually kill him. So he's gonna be walking towards us. So for all that, actually adamant. Where is he? Now hold on. Where's the ogre? Dude, where are you going? Oh, he's just walking off the wrong way. I mean, I can kill him quite easily with all my laser machine guns, so that's quite good. Yeah, I can melt through him. Yeah. Ah, then. I mean, I managed to kill him quite easily, so I can kill the ogre very easily with the laser machine guns. So with all these other defenses as well, these enemies are just going to, quite hopefully, die. Well, I don't know, we'll see. This is what I have accomplished today. We have made this, you know, wall of death, basically. Let's hope nothing is going to be strong enough to get through. Boss enemies, as you can tell, definitely, you know, have the strength to survive all these traps. But the enemies should get slaughtered, and the boss enemies, as I said, the boss enemies normal enemies will be able to get through all these defenses. No, other way around. Normal enemies will not be able to get through. Normal enemies will simply just die. But the boss enemies will be able to survive. So that means that I will have to take on the boss enemies myself. Normal enemies will be taken on and destroyed by the defenses. And the boss enemies will not. So as I said, I will have to kill the boss enemies. But that's no problem. I'm starting to repeat myself. I am quite frankly losing my mind. I definitely need a break. Because, you know, all this flipping, all these wires, all this wiring took a lot out of me. All this, you know, turning all those things around. I need a break. I definitely need a break. Plus, that candle got turned off because there's a wire going actually through the candle, turning these candles on and off, I think. I think there's wires going on around that. If we activate all these, do these candles get activated and changed? You can see that candle right there. Okay. So there's only one candle that's actually affected by all the wiring. It's just that candle right here gets turned on and off. That's fine, you have a bunch of millions of other candles in place. But generally, once we activate all this, you'll be able to see that. Literally, that zombie is dead. That zombie right there is a bit, I mean, he's a bit too close to me, but whatever goes into there will die. Like, it's probably a bunch of zombies now trying to come towards me. They will just simply die from all the everything that's going on. So, yeah. It's going to be quite hard to pick up the Ethereal mana, as it's all going to be inside of there. So maybe picking up Ethereal mana won't be that easy, but that's fine, because you hopefully will not need it. But generally, the Old One's army should now stand no chance against me, as I have, you know, all these defenses out here. But will these defenses work? Will these defenses be enough to take down the Old One's army? I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to physically go and fight the Old One's army. That's the only way to find out if this is going to be enough. So we're going to test these defenses against the Old One's army itself in the next episode. For now, I'm done. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I guess, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Where in the next episode, we're going to go and we're going to take on the Old One's army using these epic, amazing defenses that we've built. So, yeah, that'll be in the next one, guys. But for now, as I said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, as I said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!